Talking is amazing. Let's hear it for depression coming off the bench. Yeah, depression is Isaiah, dyslexic, and it really messes with me. I don't want to go back to school because teachers yell at me and I get made fun of. It really hurts. I know it's not as bad, but just so you know, no, it's not. It's Isaiah. I will say this, Isaiah. Stream froze for me. Yeah, it disconnected for a little bit, but we're back on. We should be back on. Stream did freeze for a little bit. Yeah, stream froze. We're back, folks. We're back. We are back. We're back. The stream froze for a little bit. We are back. We are back. We are back. We should be back. We're back. Ableism is ableism, and there's no excuse for bullying, especially from a teacher. Fucking preach, ultra happy. Fucking preach. What was the other thing? What was the other thing I was going to... Oh, Isaiah. Yeah, dyslexic really messes with me. Don't want to go back to school because teachers yell at me. Like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, and that makes my heart hurt. Like, teachers especially fucking teachers, shouldn't be yelling, like, at somebody for being neurodivergent. Like, school should be a safe space. Like, you should get nothing but support and love for your teachers. Like, I know it's not as bad, and that's what I was going to say, not as bad. Thank you, Gumby. Not as bad, because we're not here to, like, get in, like, pissing matches over who has the worst neurodivergency. Like, neurodivergencies are neurodivergencies. Like, it's all... No, there's nothing that doesn't make it not as bad or worse, or, like, it's something that you deal with. It's something that you deal with and is very real, and that's not something that should ever be taken lightly. That's not something that people should cast aside and like make fun of and be an asshole or like be condescending, or like it's something serious. It's a neurodivergency. Like, it's something that people need to look at. It's something that people need to realize, that dyslexia is a thing, and that makes my heart hurt that you don't want to go back to school. Do you have what kind of network of friends do you have? Do you have supportive friends? Do you have supportive family? Being as bad, but that's not a competition. It is bad for them. We acknowledge none of their pain. Exactly. It's yeah. Yeah, we're not here to have a contest. It's not a neurodivergency contest. It's just this, we can talk about it. Like, if you're having, like, a shit day, if you don't have that many spoons, then you don't have that many spoons. That happens. That happens, and let's hang. Friends don't know. Here's what I think, Isaiah. I think my friends don't know. You're scared to tell them. I think your true friends will see you for the person that you are. And I think that's the most important thing that they could do. Like, if you have that one friend that you've known, like, most of your life, and one that you feel comfortable with, and just say, hey, I've got something to tell you. Like, I think your real friends are gonna accept who you are. They're gonna see you for you. Like, and have, like, if I were your friend and you told me that, I would have so much respect for you. Because you felt that level of comfort with me. You felt that level of comfort to open yourself up and be vulnerable. That's another thing too. That's another thing. There's absolute power and strength in being vulnerable. It takes so much strength that people don't even realize to be open and vulnerable. To really open yourself up and say, hey, I'm hurt. Hey, I need help. Hey, I'm going through this struggle. It's not easy. It is not easy at all to be vulnerable. It is one of the hardest things you can do. But there is power. There is true power in that. And Isaiah, if we were friends IRL and I didn't know, and you came to me and you told me that, like, the level of respect that I have for you would be astronomical, because that takes courage. That takes true courage to do that. There is absolute strength and vulnerability. Absolute power in there. Because it takes so much, because it's so hard to do. It's so hard to do. But if you can open yourself up, like, it's tough, and that's a hard situation to be in, I think. Isaiah, I don't know. I can empathize. I can definitely empathize. And it hurts. It hurts as well, Isaiah, to see that you say you're an idiot, because that's self-deprecating. And if you tell yourself something like that over and over and over again, eventually you'll start to believe it. And I don't think you are. Like, I don't even know you. And I don't think you are, because here you are being open about this. You're talking to basically complete strangers about your neurodivergencies. And I don't think that makes you an idiot. I think it makes you pretty fucking brave. Like, to be that open about it with people that you've literally just met online. My diagnosis, there's a huge stigma with those with schizophrenia, let alone autism. Often people see schizophrenic people as a danger or crazy because of obedience percent of those with them. It's to be more open and learn about how life is with it. I would absolutely agree with you, Deadpan. I think there's a huge stigma with schizophrenia. Because yeah, we see that portrayal of it. All we see is that negative portrayal of it. Is, oh, they're schizophrenic, so they're walking around like talking to something that isn't there, and they're like all those stereotypes that you see, all those and that's awful, and that's disgusting, because like, I know people that are schizophrenic, and like, that's where like talk therapy and being able to, and I don't know, so forgive me if I step on any toes here, because I'm not too familiar with schizophrenia. But like, if it is like any of the other neurodivergencies, like, there are coping mechanisms. There's talk therapy. There's, and I know DBT, dialectical behavior therapy is more for borderline, but like, even with my anxiety and ADHD, I've used a lot of DBT, so I imagine I would think that might go well. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, with the proper, like, not coping mechanisms, but yeah, coping mechanisms, like your toolbox. With that toolbox full and having all those things at your disposal, like, it's absolutely something that like not kept in check. But resources and outlets. Thank you, Happy. Jesus Christ, my brain is the dumb. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have to go every 2 weeks and a psych each month. Yeah, and that's something that like all we see is this negative portrayal of schizophrenia, but we don't see like the positive portrayal where if you have your outlets and resources, it's fine. Like, it's not something to be shamed. It's not something to like, oh god, they're schizophrenic, they're gonna snap, and all the negative portrayals we see all over the fucking place about it. It's bullshit. It's stupid. I have a dinosaur. Isaiah, you are welcome. Like, I'm sorry you're going through that. That makes my heart hurt. But remember before when I said it gets better? It'll get better. I promise. I promise. Like, it's and I guess one thing that really helped me too with ADHD, so the last D is disorder. I think of neurodivergencies because I wasn't comfortable with, like, I don't like the term disorder. That's why I choose the term neurodivergency. I just view it kind of as it's a different way of thinking. Like, people with neurodivergencies just look at the world differently. We just see things a little differently. Like, we have a new computer, we have a brand new computer, but we don't have the manual for it. So we have to utilize other resources, and the resources we can get, and talk therapy and medication if that works for you. I get medication doesn't work for everybody, and it's not a magic bullet, but medication in conjunction with other things can work. And like, that's got my train of thought. It just died. I had a thought and it's just gone. But like, yeah, disorder, I don't like that word, so that's why I choose neurodivergencies. Like, it's just different ways of thinking, and it's just, yeah. I have ADHD, and I've been diagnosed with social anxiety, and I feel safe enough to talk about it here, and that means a lot to me. Dinosaur, that's awesome. That makes me really happy to hear. Like, that's what I want. Like, I want us to play games. Like, we'll play some fun video games. But like, if you want to interrupt me, we'll bounce over to just chatting. Like, that's what this is here for. Like, it's not going to be like this straight up just, oh, we're here to game and we're here to like, whatever. You should have seen how many times before y'all came in we interrupted the game and got sidetracked and ended up in just chatting and completely forgot to update the stream information. And social anxiety, I completely feel you on that, Gaming Dinosaur. I'm not diagnosed with social anxiety. I've generalized, but I have friends with social anxiety, and I completely understand that. Like, oh, I can't go out. I can't. That's then, that's. I have ADHD. Okay, ultra happy alarm. Got you. I love those pug emotes. Allure of beauty. I love them so much. That term, negative portraying psychological disorders. Yes. Deadpan. Fucking preach. Negative portrayal of psychological disorders really hurts those with them, especially getting jobs. Oh, you have this? Oh, well, you can't. What if this happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? Steve, I'm so happy that we all have a new place to gather and be authentic. Yeah, it's this stream is evolving, and it's beautiful, and I'm here for it. Thank you, Steve, for that talk that we had that one night. Deadpan, that's a terribly true consequence that a lot of differently minded people face. Yeah, it's awful. Like and especially like I'm not gonna try to genderize this because I don't really believe in gender. I think the idea of gender is bullshit. But that's another topic. That's just a whole nother topic. It's a whole nother topic about gender. But like, the stigma that goes along with male-bodied humans and mental health and mental illness and not being able to talk about it. Oh, why don't you just man up? Come on, why don't you just like go throw a football around or something? Like, male-bodied humans are taught to bury their emotions. They're taught to, like, that's not okay. Like, everybody should be allowed to talk about their emotions and what they're feeling, and like, just be open about it. Isaiah, it's my first healthy outlet, and I thank you because usually I lock myself in the room, be mad all the time. It means a lot for you to take your time out of your day. Hey, and it goes back to what I was saying, Isaiah, that there isn't, like, it's looked down on. It's mental health. Mental health in everybody has a stigma, and it's awful. It's disgusting. I hate it. I do not like it. Like, we're taught to just bury those emotions. Just forget about them. Well, if you bury them and forget about them, you're not going to we can't deal with them. Like, it's something that has to be addressed. Like, how many people are going to take their lives because they didn't have an outlet to talk about mental health or talk about something that matters? How many fucking people is it going to take before you realize that, oh, hey, maybe this is something we should invest in. Maybe this is something that we should not shame people for talking about. Like, why? Why is it so shameful to talk about what's going on in your head? Why? I don't get it. It shouldn't be. Like, it should be something you can be open with, and like, I can empathize with the situation. I'm so mean to myself. I need it. Just be sure. Yeah, Isaiah, come back, please. I hope you slap that follow button. I feel better to talk here because I can relate to Dreamstepper and everyone else here, and that's what I want. Like, and even, like I said, even if we're playing a game and you got something to say it. Like, don't hold on to it just because we might be in the middle of a game. Because you're goddamn right that I'm gonna X out of a game. Go back to the PlayStation main screen, slap on just chatting. Self-care is most important. Self-care is most important. Self-care is number one. Self-care is number one. Oh my god, all of the fucking pugs. Oh my god, all of the fucking pugs. That's so cute. Allure. I can't even search for a job because of COVID, but it took me 3 months to get one because people see me as a detrimental to the job environment. It doesn't help that I'm trans, in and unprotected. Or open state. Oh. Deadpan. Detrimental to job environment. Yeah, and it does. I fucking hate society. Ugh. seen as detrimental to a job. Like, I don't know. I can't wrap my brain around it. I can't wrap my brain around why it's not talked about, why it's not something that, like, because there's so much shit going on that like, there's so much going on in the world. There's so much, it's such a shit show, and why can't we gas each other up? Why can't we gas each other up? Why can't we... Oh, hey, you're going through this? You need some help? Cool. I'm gonna offer my hand and help pull you up. Like, no. No, it has to be more than, like, we only have one go round, right? We only have one go round. One go round. So just be kind. Just be nice to everybody. Like, everybody is going through an invisible battle that you don't know shit about. So just fucking be nice. Be nice. Like, it doesn't take effort, it doesn't take work, it doesn't take much energy to be nice at all. Just be a good fucking human. Everybody, invisible battle that you know nothing about. Be nice. You never know. It sounds cliche, but you never know if that hi, if that hello, if that how are you doing today is the thing that somebody needed. Like, you don't know if just offering empathy to somebody is the one thing that they may have needed. Okay, let's get my agender gang. I'm gonna have the fuck gender gang in here. FGG. My last job had a fully transitioned... Hold on. My last job made a fully transitioned trans woman use the Met. What? That's... Like, this is like the... I'm sorry, Deadpan. That makes my heart hurt and angry. Like, fucking let humans be humans. Like, let people be people. Let people be who they're gonna be, who they are. Like, you can't force your shit on somebody else. You can't. Don't go away, they come out in other ways, hurting you and others. Emotions. Yeah, emotions, exactly. Your emotions don't go away. Happy, sorry, I'm trying to catch up on chat here. I get lost in thoughts. Your emotions don't go away. They're there. You're a human being with complex emotions. We should be allowed to express them. Well, the message, what? Oh. Minton's IRL communities and the ones that are more open about their feelings are incredible. Places like the one you're building are oasis. Ultra, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you so much, Ultra, for that. Lure, what do you have? What are those little kitties? Lure, why do you have all the best fucking emotes? Vroom vroom. I understand the stigma of having a label that people just let that one word define you. Yeah, they let the one word, my mod. What did my mod do? Steve used, added. More people did. I feel like I'm mostly driving that. I want to tell everyone something. You're a weeb. Take pride in being a weeb. There's nothing wrong with being a weeb. That just means that there's a culture that you're really into. Derisive term, my ass. See that, and that a little kind of on the same path there, Gaming Dinosaur, about being a weeb. That's like people like negatively looking at the terms geek and nerd. Like, there's no shame in those. That just means you're really into something. That means there's something that you're fucking passionate about. Don't let anybody dim your shine. Be passionate about what you're going to be passionate about. As long as you're not hurting anybody, you do you. Like, I think that's awesome. It doesn't cost anything to be nice. You're kind of embarrassed about it. That's fine. Like, that just means you're really into it. And that's awesome. That's awesome that you're into a culture. Like a culture, like learning that much about it. That's awesome. There's nothing to be embarrassed about or take shame of. Like, people are going to look at it. Like, people are going to look at it differently. People are going to look down on it. But you know what? Fuck those people. Like, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. You don't. Why did chat scroll all the way back there now? Critical mass. We use critical mass. Doesn't get it. Okay, I think one's caught up. Power plays 354. Hey, it's 357 here, so you know we got it. Oh, you have Bob Ross emotes, Isaiah. Get the fuck out. Let's go with Steve, thank you. Oh, those are Kitties emotes. Well, those are Taco Till I Die. These two Kitties community is pretty much mostly weebs and I love anime. There's nothing wrong with like, holy shit, I'm caught up. I think I'm caught up. I'm finally caught up. Holy shit, we're caught up in chat. We're caught up in chat. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I'm sorry if I missed anything. Type it again, send it again, repeat it again. That's fine. That's fine. Do it. Do it. Like, I want to make sure that you all get acknowledged, and that was a lot to deal with. Like, we just went through a lot. We just had a moment. We had a lot of moments. And I love it. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't fucking be here. Like, am I sleepy? No, but I have to take kiddo on a field trip today. Friday is field. We homeschool kiddo, and I drive over to mom's house, and we do a field trip. Yeah, we're going to a, she is getting some books to take to a little free library. And I keep getting out of frame. She has to bring some books to a little free library and then donate them. And then we have to go to, library and I think get a book and read it. And that's the field trip. Like, her curriculum's amazing. It's like 5 a.m. I'm a bit tired. Deadpan, don't stay up too late. Or too early. Too late. I love little free libraries. Little free libraries are amazing. And I don't know about your neighborhood, Allure, but she lives in North, and some of the little free libraries there have food in them. Like non-perishable food, and I love that so much. I love seeing that. Like, there's so many little free libraries in her neighborhood, and I'm there for it. It's so amazing. Oh my god, those Bob Ross emotes are amazing. Oh my god, I freaking love Bob Ross. Okay, what else we got here? Field trip, bested, Kitties community. Mississippi field trip. I love the libraries. At school, I know I need the help. I don't like it. It's kind of embarrassing how they single you out. that's hard. Isaiah, admitting that you need help is a very difficult thing. It's a very, very hard thing. And I just can't wrap my brain around, like, a school, like, teachers, like, making fun of you and putting you down for that. Like, that's bullshit. If you're gonna do that shit, don't be a fucking teacher. Find a new fucking job. Like, clearly you're not there to help anybody. Like, if you're gonna put somebody down and insult somebody, then get the fuck out. Like, don't be a fucking teacher. You're there to help students. You're there to gas them up. You're there to help people out. Like, do that. It's your fucking job. I say you seem like a really cool cat. Like, and I wish I knew you IRL. Looking at online study groups with peers. That's a good idea. You need the help. Is there, like any kind of, no, I don't know much about dyslexia. I don't. So I'll preface with that. Like, is there, even with, like, is there any sort of, outlets online? Like, anybody, because I'm thinking with, like, the Rona, distancing and whatnot, is there somebody you could reach out to online, like some sort of outlet for support, or some kind of any kind of tutoring like that? Anything that wouldn't have to be in person, something that you could maybe get on top of schooling. Little free pantries. Yeah, oh, I thought, let's see, when you look at online study, I loved charter school my senior year. Online school was fun. Yeah, online school, like, I tried some online learning. Jesus Christ, my phone's blowing the fuck up. Little free pantries. Oh, that's so good. I didn't realize that those were a thing, Allure. But that's so good. I love that. My online school had days where we had, like, these calls for students to talk, and you could request individual help from teachers if you needed it during the lesson. Deadpan, that's fucking amazing. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. I wish more schools would do that. I went to college, so I'm pretty well learned if you want some kind of school help. Deadpan, that's awesome. Look at this. Look at these connections that are happening. This is how you build community. Look at this. Look at these connections. Like, this is amazing. This is so good. You guys are so good. I'm here for all of you. Ultra happy. I've had some poor experiences with teachers. There's a lot of people who seek positions of power to abuse it. Truth. Wish infrastructure suited everyone's needs better to both those people with less languages. Fucking truth. Ultra happy. Yeah. Well, I've had teachers that were just assholes to me too. Like, not because of my neurodivergencies, but were just assholes in general. Like, if you can be a shit person and you need a power trip, go fucking take a long walk off a short pier. Get the fuck out. You're a good outlet. Well, Isaiah, I'm glad that you found this community. I'm really happy you found this community. I'm really happy that Steve went and kidnapped people from Kitty McPancakes. Thank you, Steve. Midwest. Yeah, what Steve said. I know Steve IRL. Steve is a dear friend of mine. Local colleges around me help people from middle and high school for extra credit. I'd look into it. Yeah, like Isaiah, there's these resources here. Yeah, talk to people, network, like, and you found people who care. Like, you found people who give a shit. son had an individual education plan. The adjustments of him were absolutely essential for him completing his schooling. Because, oh, Gumby Girl, you touched on another point, whether you know it or not. Everybody learns differently. Everybody learns differently. You try to put me in a classroom. Even now, you try to have me sit still for fucking 8 hours in a classroom. Fuck out of here. You got your goddamn mind. You got your goddamn... I ain't sitting still for shit. You kidding me? Bullshit, that's happening. Bullshitski. Everybody. Here, we'll make it. Everybody learns. There, just to drive that home. Talk. Hold on. Whoa, what's happening here now? What did I miss? Okay. It was my first day of high school this Wednesday. Gaming, what are you nervous about? I'm sorry, did I miss something? Local colleges around me held. My son had. I was a business major, went a full year, but I didn't go back this year, and I'm very happy because COVID would have caused a lot of stress. Oh, I believe it, dude. I believe like COVID in a, yeah. I can't even fathom that. Dad, sorry, that was cool. Allure, my teachers in school fought with my IEP. Why would you fight with... Like, no. Why would you fight a student with an IEP? Like, no. Everybody learns differently. Like, what you need is find the way you learn, and like rock that, and like if you're a teacher and you're gonna fight with somebody on how they learn, why the fuck are you a teacher? Why the fuck are you a teacher? Like, if you're gonna fight with somebody about an IEP, don't be a fucking teacher. Talk to you is where you have problems knowing your letters left from right. You can't spell simple stuff. That's why I used to talk to Chad, and it's really hard to write and submit a comment. Gosh. Don't mean to put that there. Sorry, it's where you have troubles knowing your letters and spelling simple stuff and writing. It's really hard, so my teacher used to call my writing hogwash. That's disgusting that your teacher used to say that, Isaiah. And again, don't be a fucking teacher. Like, everybody struggles. Everybody has different intelligences. Like, maybe what I'm good at isn't what you're good at, and what you excel at, I couldn't even fucking attempt. Like, I couldn't even fucking do it that way. Like, what you shine at, I might not shine at. And that's okay. Because everybody has different intelligences. Like, everybody learns differently. It's that finding how you learn best. Like, I'm, like myself, I'm a kinesthetic learner. I have to do it. I have to do it and get muscle memory. That's how I learn. Reading? Fuck off. You teaching, you talking it to me? Nope. Not happening. Sorry. Everyone learns differently. That's the real world way. Absolutely, Steve. Like, and that's what you understood as a boss too. That's why I still say you're the best manager I've ever had, Steve. So everybody learns differently. I did away with my IEP so I could take advanced classes and get a good university. I plan to go back after COVID is over as full scholarship. Nice, that's awesome. To go back after COVID is over. Nice. First day is gonna be exciting. Yeah, dude. Gaming, you're gonna rock it. Dude, it's gonna be so fun. You get to go hang out with your homies. Yeah, it was awful night. Air cleaners running well. Turn them off. Then, of course, they didn't work. That was a problem. Why would they... Okay, Allure, first of all, why would they fuck with your shit in the first place? Like, don't... Like, if somebody... If it's something somebody needs, leave it the fuck alone. Like, A, if it's not yours, leave it the fuck alone. B, if it's something that somebody legitimately needs, leave it the fuck alone. Leave it alone. Isaiah... Yeah, no. Isaiah, don't apologize in here. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you how to feel. But know that you don't have to apologize in here. We're all human. We're all human beings with complex emotions. Don't apologize. Really good quote that I read not too long ago. Live life like you're in a dream. Be daring and don't apologize. Oof, teaching is so rough. No one wants that job. Watch my friends would be good ones. You gotta be passionate. Yeah, you gotta want to be a teacher. I don't know anyone there who knows how the teachers will act when my ADHD kicks in. They call me out my social... Your ADHD, like, and that's what sucks about neurodivergencies. They're mostly invisible. Like, they're mostly invisible, and that's what's hard about them. Is that no, like, they need blaring signs or something. If you have to, dinosaur. Like, because your ADHD is part of you. It doesn't define you. I want to make this clear. Your ADHD does not define who you are as a human being. It is part of you, yes. It does not define you. So, if you have to pull your teacher aside and say, hey, look, before this year begins, you should know that I have ADHD, and that means that I learn things differently. Here's what it means. And just, like, you don't have to go into a full diagnosis. Just say that, hey, these are some things to look for. Like, I had to do that at my job. When I got my diagnosis, I had to do that at my job. I had to say, hey, look, so I got my official diagnosis of ADHD. Here's what it means. Here's how I may or may not act. And what sucks about ADHD is how contradictory it is. It's fucking weird. But I told them, I was like, hey, this is what you need to look for. These may be some things that I do or don't do. Can you help keep me accountable? Can you help me? And I get that in a school setting, that may be different. It may look different. But you should still be able to get that support. Like, support in the school shouldn't be that hard to fucking get. I don't understand why it is. Like, again, if you're not there to help, don't be a fucking teacher. Like, I think most teachers want to legitimately help, right? Is that just a pipe dream, I guess? I could be absolutely ultra happy. I gotta do it. I was told by teachers that because my punctuation wasn't good, my writing wasn't. Wait, what? I got into college, the teacher told me that I may run on and not know how to properly place my commas sometimes, but the subject matter and analysis was amazingly well understood. I got an 86 on your comp final. Good job. Dude, comp was hard. Comp was fucking hard, so way to pull an 86 on that final. That's fucking dope. Could we get some applause in chat for Deadpan for an 86 on the comp final? Because that's awesome. That's really fucking cool. Because your punctuation wasn't good. Punctuation doesn't... If it comes to content, punctuation doesn't fucking matter. Like, if you obviously understood the material enough to do a fucking X-page essay on it, you clearly understood it. You clearly got the point. And yeah, I didn't mean, I didn't want to, oh, thank you, oh shit, I don't think that's, hold on. Sorry, Steve, that one isn't set up yet. I'm fixing it now. There. I should do it. Yeah, Gaming Dinosaur. Gumby makes a good point that those are valid concerns, and I don't mean to cast your concerns aside. Like, I do, because they matter. Because they're your concerns, because they matter. One of the greatest things that my therapist ever told me was, just because it's kind of like what Dumbledore told Harry. My therapist told me, just because the thoughts are in your head doesn't make them any less real to you. And that fucking blew my mind. Like, so I don't, with what I said there, Dinosaur, I didn't mean to, oh, it did update that, Steve. Okay, I didn't see that. I didn't read Nightbot right below. I should open my eyes. I didn't mean to cast a, like, if it came across that I was dismissing what you were saying, I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. I just try to find solutions. Like, or just... Rona made it a lot easier for me to do my work because I had to work from home. I had more time to proofread my stuff. And now my math teacher was a jerk. He was the one who... Isaiah, that Rona made it easier for me to do my work because I had to work from home. I had more time to proofread. Didn't have your math teacher. He was a jerk. He was the said your writing was like hogwash. He used to make fun of kids one day next. Wow. Yeah, that teacher was hopefully fired, Isaiah. That's shitty. That's disgusting. But I'm glad that Rona made it easier for you. Like, Rona's been a thing. Rona's been a fucking experience. I know Rona's been a fucking experience, but I'm glad that you were able to have that silver lining from it. That makes me happy that you were able to have that experience and have that happen. They would complain, they made noise or put out cold air. Yeah, that's fucking stupid. That's fucking... Made noise or put out cold air. No, that's just... That's... Dude... Allure, I'm sorry you had to deal with that. That's just not... Like, it was... I don't get it. I don't understand. I cannot understand humans. I do not understand humans at all. I watched a kid take this girl's inhaler one time because I liked it. What? Gaming? Okay, gaming. I watched a kid take this girl's inhaler one time because I thought it was a vape. My little girl has asthma. I would knock a fucker out. Like, she has 2 inhalers. She has her rescue inhaler, and then she has one that she takes at night. Like, that shit's not okay. Like, don't fucking cross a line like that. That's just pure disrespect. I gotta wind down and get some rest, but this was absolutely magical. So grateful I got to be here and meeting you all. Happy. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do that. What did I spell wrong? Did I spell something wrong? did you do? What did? Oh, okay, where are we? Thank you, Happy. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get caught. I'm almost caught up. Jesus Christ, there's so much happening. Depending on visual learner. See, yeah, I can't. Like, it just doesn't stick in my brain. I have to do it. I have to get the muscle memory. I need the muscle memory. What time is it? Okay, why did I go all the way the fuck back up? Visual learning and learning through eyes memory, I think, because my autism and my hyperfixation section of learning deals with a lot of memorization of materials. Continuous research. Yeah, that makes sense. I think, yeah. Visual learning, interesting. Yeah, yeah, because of the ADHD, I can read it, doesn't matter. You can tell it to me, nope. But if I can write stuff down, if I can do it, then I'm going to remember doing it. Ultra Happy Alarm, thank you. Thank you so much for spending time with us. Thank you. Ultra Happy Alarm. And so I know you are a fucking fantastic dad. Someone cozy you could do something like that. Hell yeah, and someone knock that turd in the next neighborhood. Fuck yeah, I'll knock him in the next fucking county. Next way to keep track of studies, so honestly keep reminders and lists of things you need to do is how I did so well in school. I caught up again. This could have just been for a hug. Oh, I caught up. Okay. I haven't had an asthma attack since 2nd grade. Yeah, kiddo's had a couple. And she also has anxiety, so when they get paired together, it's no good. I appreciate you, girl. Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted. Okay, in a minute, chat. Gonna pull this up. Holy shit. Y'all. That's gonna catch some sleep somehow, Gumby. Gumby, thank you so much. Go slap the follow button. Gumby Girl's fairly new to streaming. She just achieved her very first platinum on Lego Jurassic World, and will be playing more Lego games in the future. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I gotta wind it down. We're gonna go raid somebody, though. We'll find somebody to raid. Don't worry. We'll find somebody who's awake and go raid them. And then I gotta raid and run. But, you know. Love Heat Stroke. Groovy just came online? Oh, fuck. If Groovy's online, we're gonna go to Groovy. It would be like 3 nights in a row that I've raided Groovy, but Groovy, absolutely. Oh my god, Groovy is amazing. I watched a video of Groovy's. So Groovy has chronic illness. She has Tourette's, and she's open about it. And she was doing a stream the other day. You'll stay on to say hi to Groovy. Awesome. Groovy is so good. We'll totally go raid Groovy. Isaiah, I appreciate that, and I really hope things work out for you. I really do. Like, I mean that, dude. Like, I know that, like, we're just people online who met each other, but, you know, like, you opened up a lot here, and that means a lot. Like, that takes courage. That takes courage. Don't discount how brave you are. Don't discount that one bit. Like, you just opened up to a whole room full of strangers. Like, it takes courage. Like, plain and simple. You're braver than you know. So anyway, Groovy. She was doing a stream, and this was after we left, but we raided her and then we left. She got a raid of 4,000 people, and completely, like, broke down on stream, and, like, it was beautiful. It was just happy, because Groovy is so happy. She is so infectiously fucking happy, and it's beautiful. Yeah, Sweet Anita, is that her name? Sweet Anita, I think, came in with like 4,000 people, and just, like, Groovy just broke down, and it was so beautiful because it was so genuine. Like, she was so legitimately happy, and, like, then her Tourette's and anxiety were making themselves known, but, like, everybody was just so supportive and so amazing, and it just, like, it was so good. And I gotta go, hold on, I gotta go over here. Groovy's doing some art. Groovy does pixel art. Groovy is, oh my god, she's amazing. She makes me so happy. Yeah, Sweet Anita's online right now with, sitting at 3,000, so yeah, she came over, and so we're gonna go raid Miss Groovy Blue here. So, yeah, even when, is this your first day on, is this your first day on Twitch, Isaiah? Is that what you're saying? Biggest raid I've seen is 70. That's awesome. Even when the ticks were emphasized, Groovy handled it with such grace, aplomb, and humor. Yeah, she was amazing. Like, people in chat were like, are you on drugs? And she was laughing, saying, no, I have Tourette's syndrome, and this is what it looks like. Like, my fucking heart, dude. Yes, well, I'm glad that you first found Kitty and then found us. I think you found two of the better streams out there. And she tripped before dancing and just laughed. Yeah, tripped. Oh shit. Okay. Chat. Get those emotes ready. So, pick your emotes. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Gonna copy. Okay. Alright, Groovy's online. Okay, Isaiah. What's gonna happen here? So, Isaiah, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go raid somebody else's stream. Meaning that everybody here in chat who follows us on the raid, we're gonna go to another channel. and show Groovy all of your love. She is such an inspiration. And just like, she's like sunshine in a human. And it's amazing. 2 times this year, went from 4 to 27 people in the stream. Yeah, oh, it's so fun. Like, this took a lot of work, and I hope you meet somebody like Steve, because Steve is, like, Steve was my first follower, and Steve has been so incredibly supportive. Everybody needs a Steve in their life. So, pick those emotes. You got those emotes. You got them all copied and ready to paste. You're my Steve. Oh, Steve is my Steve. Aw. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go. Where are we gonna go? We're gonna go. I'm gonna go jump into her room. To her channel, her room. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm gonna mute that. She's she's updating her Groovy avatar. Cute. Okay. Oh, she's been on for like 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm gonna start the raid. You got it, Isaiah. There you go. Just like that. Spam those in there. That's what we're gonna do. Raid. Groovy Blue here. Start the raid. 2, 4 viewers. Who we got? 3, 2. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Who's coming with? Who's coming with? Let's do this. Let's do this. Thank you, everybody. Thank you again. I'll go through. Isaiah, Neon Lich, Sandy the Soviet, is Emotionless in Black Veil, Good Work Zombie Arm, Firmois, Casanova, X Kitty McPancakes, Deadpan 15, Fantasy Eternal, X Loose Cannon X, and NC7 Bear. NC17 Bear, and Loose Sanity, Ultra Happy Alarm. Thank you all so much for your follows. I gotta set up something so I can remember, like, who, like a follower. I gotta set up a follower thing. You send me Oracle. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. Six viewers. Alright, let's do this. Let's go show Groovy some love. Thank you, everybody. I can't put into words how much y'all mean. Like, I legit can't. Like, show Groovy all the love. Here we come. Okay, we're gonna host her.